Hello everyone and welcome back to Starcraft 2, stealing a build. So I've just finished doing all my practices, trying to get my build up and doing it right and yada yada yada. And then this is my first ranked multiplayer game after doing it. And I was really nervous coming in. I saw I was against a Terran, he was like level 24 or something like that, so he's played considerably more than me. And I was really worried coming into this, thinking, oh, he's going to cheese, he's going to early Reaper Rush, and it's not going to be all fun and games. It's going to be, I thought I'd have a harder time of it. And I did make mistakes in this game. I was messing up, nerves got to me. I hit that moment where I was just like, oh, I'm so nervous. And I get the wrong pylon placement right here off the bat, and that is bad. I swear it was further away. So I need to work on my pylon placement and wall off, so I need to look at examples. So yeah, I'm quite chuffed with myself though. You can see how long this game was. It was 24 minutes, but I'm going to get rid of that for now. And I'm just going to look at the timer here. So I'm supply capped currently. I'm actually just warping in my next probe even now. And my pylon has finished, so I'm technically not supply blocked. I think I've done an alright time of not being supply blocked in this. I had about a minute or so of time being supply blocked. And yeah, that's just how it is with Bronze League. So my build is going to be Forge Fast Expand, is what I've been practicing. There goes my Forge down at about 13 to 14, and he's being a cheese. He is queuing up those supply depots, man. Just look at him. He is totally going to town on those supply depots. So he's training his probes. Let's have a look at the units. So I've currently got more probes than he has SCVs, which is totally normal. And I didn't scout, I knew it was cross spawn, I knew it would be over there, but look, he's taking an early second, I think. He's just sitting there waiting, and that, I didn't expect him to do that, so he's going, fast expand as well, I believe. What are you doing, mate? He's not got that many minerals at the moment, so I've got way more than him. So there goes my forge, I've still got loads of probes. I think I'm doing alright, I'm not supply blocked, I've got plenty of leeway. And I think the build is going well. So here's my probe waiting to be queued up. My Nexus is about to go down. There we go. It is at 17. It's a bit late on the probes. I should have cut some probes and had it earlier. But what you're going to do, it's just, averaging out. So he is still not built his Nexus. His Nexus is command center. So there is his probe. He's wasting mining time here. So you can tell this is Bronze League, man. He's just sitting there wasting mining time. He's got double gas. I have not got my gas yet, but down goes my cannon, which I did not need, honestly, to be honest. And yeah, it's honestly, this game was so nerve-wracking. I didn't want to do a live commentary on it because I probably would have cocked up, but there goes my double gas about the 19. So I'm building too many probes here. I've done my practice games. I didn't end up building my sentries just because I didn't feel like I needed them. I've never been a sentry, huge sentry person. Like, it's nice to hold the ramp, and you can see my walling is absolutely terrible here. But it's nice to hold the ramp, but there are just times when I don't want to deal with sentries on Bronze League. I don't need that huge macro, and I'd like to practice it one day. Anyway, I place a pylon up here because I think if he's going Reaper Rush, at least I'm going to have some sort of early warning. He'll jump this way, but technically he could kind of jump down here and come up behind me, but he didn't. He still hasn't built his expansion. So that's actually quite surprising. But look at those supply depots. That's one hell of a wall in, I'll tell you. That was a pain in the ass to get through. So we're at 5 minutes. 5 minutes, my Nexus is down. And if we look at my timings, what I wanted to do in my list, my Nexus wanted to be there at about 3 minutes, so it's already down. At about 4 minutes, I wanted my gateway down. So my gateway's already gone down. It's not quite done yet, so it was a bit late. My double gas is already down at about 4 to 5 minutes, so that's fine. I'm already working on gas, and my cybercore is extremely late. I think I'm slamming my mouse on the Y button because I'm waiting. The reason why it's late is because I'm waiting for my gateway. My gateway was late, which means my cybernetics core is going to be late, and I'm waiting. I have nothing else to do apart from pump out probes, and I just need to get this cybercore down. Come on. Okay, my gate's done, and instantly there it is, cybercore. So after that, all I can do is basically pump out probes and zealots. I think I've got a zealot being chrono boosted out, and I have not. Yeah, there goes my +1 attack. So all I can do for now is pump out probes and hope he does not Reaper Rush me. There goes his expansion. Way, finally. But he's got an engineering bay, factory, and a barracks. I've not seen this build before. Just one of each. Usually people just go like 3 racks, average of 2 or 3 racks, and then just move out and push. That was his downfall. If he pushed early, if he knew my build, if he scouted he would have won. I didn't scout because I just wanted to focus on, what I was doing. I should have really scouted. So there's my zealot. I'm going to call him Brian, guarding the door. I think Brian dies. And there's my probes. And obviously, cybernetics core's just gone down, so my Stargate should be up any minute now. So my Stargate is a minute and 30 seconds late. But that's nerves, okay? I think with more games, I can get it down to a T and properly get it on. Because technically, I've only done about 10-ish games. And right here was a complete fail. That's me. It's not the AI, it's me. He came... yeah, so I have to cancel this gateway. Go on, cancel it, cancel it, cancel it, cancel it, cancel, cancel, cancel. I lose 100-ish minerals. No, about 40 minerals maybe. And then I put the rest of my gateways down. So you can see my warp gate research being done. So by the time, it's timed pretty well, to be honest. Everything's a bit late, but it's timed pretty well. So I've got my gateways being done there. I have my zealot here guarding the door, my photon cannon. I have 11 probes here, which is more than I normally have for probes. And I've got a cannon here, just in case he decides to go Reaper Rush. I thought I'll have a cannon in the middle line, so at least my, SCVs are kind of safe. So I've done that. There goes my Stargate with my Void Ray. I didn't forget to do the Void Ray this time, which was interesting. But I did forget to rally it to the army, so that was another fail on my part. I'm Bronze League, I can't remember all these things. I think, do I chrono boost this out to the end? No, but everything's about to finish at roughly the same time. So I'm relatively happy. There's the sentry, so I get 1 sentry out. I just think, why not? And I should slap down double gas here soon, because I'm thinking I've got loads of spare cash. Look at me, spare cash everywhere. And where are you going? Oh, you're putting pylons down. Okay, I think I get another quad gas. Come on, quad gas. And let's look at the enemy base. Oh my god, so he's got a starport. He's going Sky. He's going Sky Terran. But he's got so many supply depots. But the bad thing with this is, I'm going to break up your wall, and they are going to be food. So, yeah, that was a bad idea. So he was literally supply blocked the moment I broke up his wall, which was not handy. So here my army goes, moving across the map. I warped in straight away as soon as I could. I transformed them into gateways. There goes my quad gas, so I don't fall behind. And here's a Void Ray, just chilling out. So always take a probe with you when you're pushing out as Protoss, so you can warp in stuff. And I didn't go any new units really in this game. I will learn to do new units. I wanted to get a mothership core out because I did have the spare gas at one point, but you can see that I'm like, where's my Void Ray? I'm looking at this army thinking, where's my Void Ray? And my Void Ray is over here. Can I move to the Stalkers? Yeah. So I push up the wrong ramp. Am I pushing up the right ramp? Yeah. So I put a pylon down there. I think, oh, it's a bit too far away. Put one up here. And I'm thinking, where is he? He hasn't expanded to his natural. Instead, he's got a cheeky one over there. And I didn't scout it until right at the very end. It was really irritating. So where's my Void Ray? There he goes. I realised, where's my Void Ray? And that Void Ray was pretty much useless, to be honest. He wasn't that handy because, look, missile turret, missile turret, missile turret, missile turret. And I was really surprised to see a sensory tower, or sensor tower. So he knows when I'm coming, as soon as I try and push up that ramp. But, it's right here. I'm going to go for the attack all in, whether he likes it or not. So my Void Ray's just about here. I'm warping in photon cannons, so if he tries to pursue my army, then he's going to have some kind of, more resistance to go through. So I've got spare cash. I'm going to make him run a labyrinth. So if I can do that, I'm going to. There's my Void Ray in the army, and I'm warping in some more, and then I decide to attack. So I've got my +1 attack, I believe. Have I got my first +1? So yeah, I've got +1 attack. But I haven't got any more upgrades. So here I am pushing up, and then I see this, and I'm like, oh my god. So I think, okay, he's got a missile turret there, I'll take that out first. And then I move up, and there's more missile turrets. So I could have microed this Void Ray over a bit. But honestly, he was expecting Skytoss, and not Mass Stalker Zealot with the Sentry. And this was a pain in the ass. So we're going to see me fail quite a lot. So he manages to save this Planetary Fortress. And this is Bronze League, man. Planetary Fortresses are so popular in Bronze League. It's like ridiculous. He's got so many probes on those. And to be honest, I do the wrong thing here. This is a mistake on my part. I felt, yeah, I'm going to snipe that Planetary. Why? Its range is limited. Let's look at it. Well, actually, I can't see its range. Oh, wait. There go. No, that's the Sensory Tower. So its range is limited. And I'm just wasting Stalkers here. I could have ended this a lot sooner if I just went straight for the main base. Literally, all I had to do was walk around there and go for that. And I didn't because I was a derp and it really lengthened it. So you can see I'm trying to spend my money on Stalkers, but it's not. So I should have put them on Zealots. And at this point, I should put down some more gateways, which I do in the end. Come on, where are my gateways? but I'm really just failing. I'm literally putting them on there, and they're repairing it faster than I can kill it. So in the end, come on, am I going to move it? Come on, come on, come on. There we go. In the end, I'm just like, yeah, screw it. Kill all the SCVs, kill all the other things. Warp into more stalkers. Warp into more gateways. Come on, come on, come on, come on. More gateways, please. More gateways, please. Anyway, let's get back to the action. So at this point, yeah, my stalkers, this is a suicide mission. I'm like, I don't care. Look at my bank. I've got so much money banked. But I could, look, and the reason why I'm not really ahead on gas is because I forgot to put my probes in gas. This is a mistake I sometimes make. So he's got a tiny bit of breathing room now, but I'm warping 5 more stalkers. I'm thinking stalkers aren't enough. So they've got 80 and 80, whereas zealots have like 100 and 100, I think. Anyways, I take his natural with a pylon just because, you know, I'm awesome like that. And he starts rebuilding his supply depot wall because he likes his planetary to get kills. 26 kills. That was completely not necessary. I could have avoided that, but I was nervous and I was just like, So I decide to push out a tad, move the zealots first, stalkers next, and my gateways are going down. There they are, finally. Have I got my workers on gas yet? No, I haven't realised that. But I have gone for another expansion, and he's just sitting here at the moment. So I think I leave my my buddies stuff to just tear it up, because I know he doesn't have that many units. But I'm still unaware of this base here. It's a complete, utter fail on my scouting part. But, you know, who expands there first? You expand to your natural, and you defend this ramp. Or these 2 ramps. Anyway, zealots are great at soaking up damage. And here I finally get clever and run it into their mineral line. So, yeah, like I said, I could have done a lot better and ended the game a lot sooner if I just went straight for this with my, whatever, 15, 16 stalkers. My zealots instantly, I just tell them to attack the planetary, to be honest. It's more fun. Anyways, he lifts off his command center and flies it away somewhere. I'm just not paying attention. I'm like, yeah, I'm chilling. And am I warping in more? I turn these into warp gates. And where am I warping? I think I'm warping some cannons down here. So at this point, I've won. I'm quite happy. I'm just chilling, winning, and he's got a battle cruiser. Who rushes the battle cruiser tech? Okay, Bronze League. Battle cruisers appear more often than you'd think. It's really funny. I've been beaten by battle cruiser tech before. It's quite funny. I went for early Colossus. I think I went for early Colossus Rush or something like that. No. I went for Void Rays, and then I just got completely owned by early battle cruisers. And my stalkers here. Yeah, that's my bad. I could have microed them a tad better. Have I warped them in yet? No. So that's still chilling over there, but I do snipe it in the end. And at this point, I'm just going to town on his base. He can't do anything. He thinks he's safe with this base here, but he has no production. He's got a Stargate in a factory, and that's it. That's a barracks, but he's one marine at a time. How is that going to help? Honestly, just GG out now. You've seen the amount of army I've got. I'm going to find this base eventually. And I do scout out thinking, where's his base? It's not told me his bases are down. So I'm really just like, I don't know what I'm doing. And these pylons, you can ignore them. I just placed them there for fun. I knew I won. And I just placed them there because the probe was there. And I didn't want to go all the way back here on my mini-map and place them down. So another fail on my part is these probes here. They're kind of, we're working on the main base. It's almost empty, not saturated, it's almost empty. And here I go, taking out his last production facility, so he literally cannot attack me anymore, apart from with his planetary fortress and SCVs. And I send my zealots in, obviously, to just soak up the damage. But that is on 43 kills. Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? Attack that! Attack that! Attack that! Attack that! Attack it! Attack it! Attack it! Bronze League, man! Bronze League. So, anyways, yeah, I fail a bit, but I win. It's a good feeling. Practice, the couple of hours of practice pays off, and that's all you need to do. Just practice one build and hopefully it'll work until Silver League or something like that. So I'm so glad that has been taken out now. That planetary fortress was a pain in the ass. So here I am, warping in more stalkers, and this probe's like, yo, I want any action. I'm like, no, get over here. But this guy, he's still building here. Why is he not GG'd? He's like, I got this, man. He's like, I got this. I was happy. I honestly thought I was going to lose the first time I go in this. I move my stalkers up. I'm thinking like, what's this? And then I see that's a command center flying down. So I instantly think I'm probably not going to catch that with these stalkers. So I warp more down here, and he's fooked. He's completely owned. Happy times. So at this point, I'm like, okay, his command centers are gone. He's expanded somewhere. He must have. I mean, it's not telling me his base isn't being revealed. All of his buildings. So I'm just like, okay, what am I doing? So I send these stalkers over here. Like, come on, where's the unit? There. I've sent them over here. Like, okay, his expansion's not here. And then I think I send them over here. And it's just like, ugh. So he started building another wall and some more barracks and an engineering bay. He's starting over when I'm already on 3 bases. Well, technically 2, because that's mined out. And there goes my Templar more Twilight Council even. Templar Archives would have been next if I could. And I'm just literally like, where is he? And if I moved over here, I probably could have moved here. I probably would have seen him, but I didn't. So I'm literally lost at this point. And do I warp a sentry yet? No, the sentry's not been warped. Anyway, I wanted to build some Phoenix and a sentry to scout the map, because I was like, it might take too long to run my stalkers everywhere. So I run these guys over here, because it's a foolish thing to do, and I run these guys over here, thinking, okay, what's going on? So they meet a wall, so I think, okay, I know he's there. I'm done. I'm like, I hope this is his last base. So that is how I won. I've got another planetary fortress, because obviously it's Bronze League, man. It's Bronze League battles. Oh, so beautiful. Just planetary fortress all the time. So I've got 1 Phoenix, 22 Stalkers, 8 Zealots, a Sentry, and he's got 4 Marines and an SCV. Yeah, so pro. So here my Stalkers running back. And here are some Zealots I warped in. I let the Zealots go first because they like to soak up damage, and they are melee units, and I don't want them getting lost on the Stalkers. And let's just wait and see what happens. Yeah, so I just run them into mineral line. Done. Last time I didn't do this, and they started repairing, you know, the command center and stuff. So I run them into the mineral lines. The Zealots take care of the SCVs. The Stalkers take care of the command center or the planetary fortress even. And he doesn't even GG out. He's so rude. It was a good game. For me, that was a great game. I got awesome. My macro was great. So can I view my APM? So APM, Control C. So my APM was okay. It was 72. I am blue, and whilst that may seem low, I'm Bronze League. Okay, you're not going to see like over 50 in Bronze League. It's hilarious. If you look at pros, they do all this kind of crap. They're like bouncing around all over the map, and they have an APM of like 300 to 400. I'm not a pro. I'm bronze, so I'm under 100. But for me, this was a huge victory. It's my first win in like on ladder in like 3 or 4 games, so I was happy. And it's safe to say I have semi-learned this build. I'm not perfect. I didn't get the sentries. I changed it a little because I wanted to go full on attack instead of defensive with the sentry. But this is how you steal a build in kind of day 9 style. So thank you very much, day 9, for helping me learn this build and just giving me the tactics to do it. And I would like to thank you for watching. Take care, guys.